You might notice I look a little different, or perhaps my surroundings look a little different. Do not be alarmed by the fact that this is not a stream. This is in fact me, this guy, talking to you. You see, I may have made an uh-oh 2 years ago. 2 years ago. It's 2025 now. All the other videos you've been watching, 2023, the golden years. 2025 now. Times are different. And I made an uh-oh. See, after I went through and I streamed the entirety of this wonderful, beautiful game, I re-downloaded the VODs so I could upload them later. So what it doesn't show in those is I even said I should be able to get them up in the next few days. I lied. I did not do that. If I did that, I would have caught this uh-oh. Twitch will hold on to your VODs for 2 months. 2 months, and after that, they're just scrapped out of there. It's been 2 years. I accidentally downloaded the part 4 twice instead of grabbing part 3. So we have 1, 2, 4, 4, 5, 6. That's my bad. That's on me. And I missed, well, during that time, I made a very important revelation in the game. So you might be confused. It's okay. Why? Because I'm here to clear this up. I'm here so we can go on the little exploration to show you what was missed and recreate the wonder of discovering it. Because this game's worth it, and it's worth having the completion of it. So, if you're getting all of your information about this game from this playthrough, I appreciate the support, and I'm glad you're here. But you also should play it yourself. Before you watch anything else, play the game. It's a once-in-a-lifetime game. If you see anything about it, you can never play it. I'm so serious about that. I might even like upload a disclaimer at the episode 0, part 0 of, if you're watching this, go play the game, then watch it. Same goes. We're at part 3.5, so a lot's already been spoiled for you. Probably love crashing into the sun if I'm being honest, but that's fine. So without further ado, time to get Quantum. This is also post after I've played through the DLC. That I've got the VODs for, and I'm going to upload. But we need to wake up. Look at that boy, Byron. What's up, Slate? All right, we got things to do. Stared at my ring light too long, and now I'm just seeing ring light on my eyes. Okay, suit up before I end up forgetting. So, what is important to know, right, is there are 3 rules, 3 quantum rules that you need to know. And you learn them in all sorts of different places. One of those places is Brittle Hollow. That one is where you learn, I believe, about the 6th location. I think. This is the 6th location. Yeah. You can learn about the 6th location. The fact that the moon will... I'll explain more once you get there, actually. 6th location, you can learn from the Brittle Hollow. I see that early on. I know that. It's the Quantum Moon now, actually. Then the next rule is quantum entanglement, which you learn that if you are standing on something and then no longer observe it, it goes away. It'll take you with it. And then the final rule you learn is that if you take a picture of something, it is considered observed. And if it is observed, it will not move. So pictures... Wow, I'm shooting right past this guy. I'm seasoned, by the way. Oh yeah, we are well past it. I was too busy talking. It's observed. It won't go away, which I don't want to lose it behind. No. Okay, we're good. Maybe. Oh, we might lose it. Ah. Wait. Oh, picture. I don't know if it'll count. We pray. Drop down. Be fine. Okay. Oh. Still trying to make sure I don't lose this thing. There we go. Cool. So, we take... We got our good old... Oh, I'm gonna shoot right past it, aren't I? Probably. By that, I'm gonna go into... Uh-oh. Woo. Almost. We're good. We're chilling. Yeah, best pilot ever. Some things never fail. We take a picture. Pull down to the planet. All right. Now it is observed, meaning we can enter. Crash. Perfect landing. All right, hang on. Where the fuck you go? Oh, right here. Jill? We'll solve this time. All right. We landed on the quantum. All right. So we're able to do this because we need to take a picture of it. All right. We got our suit on. Our marshmallows. We are ready to go. There's also another rule. So, the idea of the quantum moon, right, is it... Is that my scout? I've landed my scout on the quantum moon. Didn't know I did that. Good job, me. But the quantum moon will take and sort of take the shape of whatever planet it's orbiting. So right now, we're going around giant steep. So it looks like giant steep. Here's Solomon's shuttle too. Take a gander inside. What's this all about? There's the controls where you can shoot it. I already found this at the grav cannon. Yep, on with this. I'm here. After watching it wander the skies for so long, I'm about to stand for the first time on the quantum moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why the quantum moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole, just that this is true. As a child, I considered such unknowns sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. I am ready. So that's important to note, too. Whenever you land on the quantum moon, you will always land at the South Pole. For that reason, the only way you can get to, or get out whenever it is orbiting the eye of the universe is you have this tower, right? The only way you can get out is whenever it's at the North Pole. This is where it reminds you, let me turn the lights on. You read, called the rule of quantum entanglement, such that if you are on something or inside of something and you no longer observe it, it can move. It'll bring you with it. You become entangled quantumly with it, so you become a quantum. Recall the rule of the sixth location. There's a sixth location that they don't know where, like, they can track where it goes to for the 5. They don't know about the 6th. They discovered that the 6th location is the eye of the universe that it goes to. And you have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. That we had to use that to get onto the planet. So now we need to use quantum entanglement. As you can see, there's 6 locations, all the planets that it'll orbit around, and then the eye. So we turn off the lights. We close the door. We're still observing it because there's still light we can see. But this takes a while to figure out. Turn it off, turn it back on. For now, we are on the moon as it's orbiting the eye of the universe. So we open this up. We can not. Why? Because it's what Solomon said. We always landed on the South Pole. But you can only access it from the North Pole. tower must be at the north. So how do we do this? Well, whenever we can escape, which is whenever it's at any other planet, for example, Brittle Hollow. Went around Brittle Hollow. Now we leave, but we can actually get out. Now we need to just try to make our way to the North Pole as close as we can. It's under too hard. I don't want to go, drifting off into space. All right. So now if we look away, we look back. So we're past the equator. Usually the equator is where you run into the issue. So close this up. I'm really sad that I lost the VOD for this because it took me a while to figure this out. How to get to the north. I tried each planet. I just tried to go as far north as I could, and it was actually Brittle Hollow that I was at when I figured it out. Right here at this spot. We're back to the eye. We don't need to go to the eye yet, though, because it'll still be sealed off. We need to be at the north. We need to go somewhere else. I don't know if the bramble works. I believe I did. This one. I did giant steam. Now, maybe. There's something along the lines of this. Maybe I did a different one. I guess it's been too hot of a minute. We have to be able to make it inside the tornado. Each planet has something around it stopping you from getting there. For the most part. There are, oh, that was it. Twins. I think it was the twins. That I was able to get past. Yes. So now we can get up here. We are at the North Pole. So we have to enter the tower at the North Pole. That was it. I was talking out my ass. Now we're here. We just need to do this until we get back to the eye. If you go fast enough, you can actually see it move. Here we go. We're at the North Pole of the eye. You'll probably see it in part 4. Whenever I redo this, I do the same order of planets I did the first time. Now that we're here. Ground. It's cool because, like I said, the moon mimics the planet it's around. So it's a way of just seeing what the eye is like. So the Nomai don't know what the eye of the universe looks like, but they can catch a glimpse of it by looking at the moon when it's around. The mirrors in. Very cool stuff. Kinda neat. Look who we have here. Talk to Solemnum. Who are you? Language barrier. Ah. I see images. Perfect. All right. You. You? Identify. Who are you? I like the projection stats. I am Solemnum, an Amai. My clan arrived in the star system before my birth. We now call it home. Okay. Explain yourself. I'm on my first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. All Namai and my clan make this journey when we come of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the Quantum Moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the Quantum Moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. That's why they, care so much about the Quantum Moon, and why they make the pilgrimage. Closest that they know to get to the eye of the universe. Speaking of which, Identify the eye of the universe. We are orbiting in the eye of the universe now. Although we cannot see it, only Quantum Moon's reflection of it, the eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around the star system. Okay. So it's in this star system, but it's just an extremely distant orbit. Cool. So they think it is. About the quantum moon. Identify it. This is the quantum moon, where we both are standing. Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. Okay. So it natively belongs to the eye of the universe. Identify me. Who am I? Who am I? I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. Thank you. That's something I've learned too recently, that just the fan base and like people who play the game use. So everybody knows like the colon and then parenthesis to do a smiley face, right? Apparently it's common to do double colon smiley face because you got 4 eyes. How fun is that? There are many questions I would ask. If I could comprehend your language, you have my gratitude for understanding mine. Okay, let me try rereading that. There are many questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. No problem. That's why we got this fancy doohickey. All right. So now, forget identify. Explain to me the eye of the universe. What's it all about? There's a fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. Quantum Moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the Quantum Moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in this star system. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility. What would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. So, generally, quantum stuff happens on a really small scale. So when you get weird things quantumly that happen, I don't know quantum mechanics. I just know it happens small, super small. This is saying that the closer you get to the eye, the bigger it can happen. So since the moon is so close to the eye, it can happen on such a large scale, such as the quantum stones you see around. And they wonder, what if somebody went in and observed it into the eye on such an enormous scale? What would happen? That's a great question. All right, so explain the quantum moon. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? Shards look the same as the quantum moon's surface does now, while at the eye. From this, we can reasonably infer the quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any characteristics the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The quantum moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum, thus the eye is likely also quantum. Good hypothesis. In fact, this moon is probably quantum because its proximity to the eye made it quantum. The same way the areas surrounding quantum shards that landed on other planets eventually become quantum too. That's why you'll also see, like, in the Hidden Grove, I don't know if I visited it on stream, but on Timber Hearth, there's the Hidden Grove that has a quantum shard that goes around. All of the trees in the area as well have become quantum. It's almost infectious, which is cool. That's neat. All right, explain me. Who am I? I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine. To learn about and define the eye of the universe. That would be cool. I'm unsure how you arrived here. However, perhaps you come from another star system, as my clan originally did. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? That's another thing too. I'm gonna try to keep things as spoiler-free as possible because I don't even remember what all I know. Us, comrade. We do not have much connection, you and I. Still, this kind of feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. Friend. A pal, even. Alright. Well, we'll do me and all of the other ones for fast. We are on time limits, though. Me and the eye of the universe. Type away, Solemn. Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? What do you imagine the effects of the conscious observer might be? Who knows? Who knows what it could be? What happens every possibility collapses down into one? Is this your first time on the quantum moon? My first time here. If you've come looking for answers, I hope you find them. Hey, I found a friend. I think that's what matters. Alright. So now the quantum moon and the eye of the universe. Imagine you notice the quantum moon changes in appearance depending on which location it is currently orbiting. For instance, the moon looks quite different when orbiting Giant's Deep than it does when orbiting the Hourglass Twins. Because the quantum moon clearly changes in its different forms, the eye, being this moon's primary location, must be similarly malleable. From this, we can hypothesize that the eye represents extreme changeability. That said, despite its malleable nature, the quantum moon becomes locked to one specific version of itself when it is consciously observed. But what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye? Great question. Alright, Solomon, what about you in the moon? Like many of my clan before me, I journeyed here to see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye. This is the closest any of us have come to seeing the eye itself. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. So when we first land here, we see Solomon's ship, and we see a corpse. I think that's Solomon, pretty sure, which is why you have this. I may not be entirely alive. Solomon is both there and here at the same time. It's weird. It's quantum. It's cool. Okay. Now let's get rid of the moon. Solomon and the eye of the universe. Right away. Many in my clan have believed the eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the eye was malevolent, to have lured my clan to the star system only to then vanish from them so completely. I don't fear the eye anymore. In fact, it became my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday. But I fear this may be beyond my reach. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. I think that's all of the combinations. I believe. I guess there are also these. That doesn't do anything, does it? I guess it does. Plain identify. These are the two tenets of my philosophy. To seek out and to understand is our way of living. To explain things and then to understand them. Okay. Cool. So yeah. That's a lot of information taken. That's a big old dump. So that's why I made it sure, like, we need to come back and see this. Because, like, wow. This place is so freaking cool. Just the idea of how to get here. You could always get here from the start. You had to go to those, the towers of quantum knowledge to learn how to do it. And it's just so eerie, and who knows? It's a very big step in learning, like, what the hell is going on, so. Kind of cool stuff, I'm not even gonna lie. Other fun things too, so we take, and since this is in photo mode, take a picture with your pal. And then if we try to leave, it just lands us right back here. You just end up in the same spot. That's kind of cool. So we went from the North Pole back down to the South. We always enter at the South Pole. So if somebody were to say, come back here, well, come to the moon, while we're around the universe, they would end up falling through that to here. But if we don't have a picture of it, and we just happen to go out into the void, we no longer observe it. So it changes. It goes to somewhere else. Now it's a Timber Hearth. Just for, completeness sake. So we can see Timber Hearth. You got your trees, everything, yada yada yada. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Where is tower? I need my quantum tower. There it is. Close her up. Which ones have I not visited yet? Bramble. I think just Bramble. Cool. All right, you guys can be sure to see all of it. This is important and it's fun and it's cool. Here is it mimicking the Bramble. What's worth noting about this? You might be thinking to yourself, wow, this kind of looks like the Bramble. It's ice. Bramble was originally ice. It's originally ice. And Bramble seed went inside and it broke it apart. That's what we see now. It's very cool. If we exit, we're back into the void. See, you can see the chunks of ice. Man, this game is so pretty. Doesn't it just make you want to meditate until next loop? You don't know what that's all about, but it's a cool little thing. We're gonna do that. We're gonna just relax, kick back, and enjoy. Hey, you recall the 3 rules, and it allows you to make your first trip to the quantum moon. There, we'll learn all about kind of why I might go to the moon. What's the point of it? What makes it so eerie and cool and spooky? Everything about it. And the fact that it's a mirror of the eye of the universe. So it's like being able to literally only look at something in a mirror. You can never see it directly, but you can see something close to it. You can get a hint of what it is. Ain't that just something neat? Sure, roast your marshmallows. Perfect. Right, Slate? Right. So, I hope you guys enjoyed getting to learn about the quantum moon. It's a very important part of it, so that's why I made sure I had to come back through and do this. So, hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. This is gonna be uploaded late. I actually just finished editing, and actually really like in 11 hours, the final part should go up. I'm going to post this immediately. So I'm gonna finish recording it, edit it, and just upload it instantly. It'll be immediately available, so you can go back and watch that before you see the end of the game. So, also, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this as 3.5 or if I'll just make this part 3. If I keep it as 3.5, I think it's better because it's a shorter one. It'll make more sense. So, yeah, that's really about it. I hope you guys are enjoying the game. I hope you enjoy the rest of it. And soon, I will have the Echoes of the Eye DLC up. I'm going to double check after this, make sure I got both correct VODs so I don't mess up twice. Fun fact. The music for Timber Hearth plays for the exact amount of time that it's daylight over the city. Very fun. Yeah. You guys enjoying it? Now go enjoy part 4, and then 5, and then 6, and then the Echoes of the Eye 1 and 2. There's 2 parts. Okay, I give you a spoiler. Enjoy. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.